as many videos that you've seen and I've seen online. Um, well, a little backstory. I've been taking Kratom red strains for about 5 years now. I stopped taking them because I was taking a lot of opiates. I got hurt low key, and I was taking Oxycontin, Percocets, the typical stuff that most people took, 7, 8 years ago when it was widely available. And in between the times, since I got hurt, nerve damage, stuff like that, I mean, the pain was just insane. And, I'll start off saying I got a very addictive personality, but I'm also a lot stronger than I come off as because I've quit smoking cigarettes, I quit doing heroin, I quit meth, quit doing coke, quit pills. So, I mean, I love things, but I'm also very strong at quitting them. So, but this is one thing that actually is terrifying me. Today's my last dose. I take 2 doses a day. I take about, I've been slowly going down. I'm probably taking about 10 grams total a day. So 5 in the morning and 6 hours later. So like 7 and 2 is when I've been doing it, like last 5 years. We used to take 3 doses, but I stopped that about 2 years ago. So, but, I do a lot of things. I know this. I put like 2 rollerblading reviews on my channel prior to this. But so this is about to be a little something different here. So stick with me. But yeah, I've been taking it for 5 years, like I said, twice a day. I was taking it 4 times a day for about 3 years. Reds, I like the sedative effects, just like everything. Took it for anxiety, so I could sleep mainly. And I was just in so much pain. Getting up was just absolutely brutal. So with that being said, I'm going to start tomorrow. And I'm going to document every single day. I'm going to be posting a video on how I feel and what to expect. Because I know it's going to be a rough time for sure. I have not quit. I've had a little break. When I mean a little break, I mean maybe a dose a day or something. But I realize, just like taking pills, the big side effects I had with taking Kratom in general was your eating's off. Whenever I first started taking it, mind you, I had this issue for a long time, and I realized when I was taking like Kratom called Crave, the stuff you get at smoke shops, I realized that's super low quality stuff, and it's just like very consistent. I've been buying it off of Golden Monk as my main provider. Top quality stuff that I really liked. I mean, it was really good. So, that was a very different, like, I guess, high and just elevation. It makes me think better. Makes me more social. I'm not really social as it is, but it made me a little bit more social. So taking that has really, really been a big mindfulness. Been really good in that aspect, and that's probably one of the biggest things I'm really worried about quitting is just not being able to be myself as I think I am. I'm very socially awkward. I'm very, I like the game. I like to do that stuff. I like to skate, but I don't really like to mess with other people, really. But I've looked up videos, and there's a lot of support for this, which I'm very thankful for, because I have realized, as many people have, Kratom is great, and I don't think that it should be banned at all. I've been seeing all these petitions, and I just think that's silly. Kratom has changed my life significantly, and I think for the better more than worse. I'm personally quitting because I don't want to be addicted to something anymore. Because I realize every day, right when I wake up, boom, get ready for work, take my kratom, drink my coffee. Because now I'm to the point where I just take straight powder. Because I was taking 30, 40 pills a day, and I was pilling them up. So I was spending half my day just pilling them up, and that got really old. So once I just started being a champ and just taking a big old spoonful and slam it down some water, I got the technique down. So good to go. Brutal though. With that being said, I think it has a lot of good benefits. I mean, honestly, I sleep great. I mean, my girl, my girl could tell you, because man, I could just lay down and I'm done. So I was having a hard time with sleeping. I have a lot of nerve damage, so I get really uncomfortable. I toss and turn through the night. I have been taking this stuff called Plexus. It's not anything else to do with this. It's a lot of vitamins. Ever since the pandemic, I originally lived out west from Las Vegas, and man, they just shut everything down. They didn't want you to go out. They didn't want you to go to gyms or stay healthy or anything like that. So that was a real big bummer. I live down south now, and it's changed my life. I've been eating way better. I stopped cutting out all the junk food, the soda, the sugars for the most part. I've been cutting all that out, and that has helped significantly. So I want to document this because, taking multivitamins and plenty supplements every single day, I want you guys to see what it's going to be like. Hopefully, I can give you guys some advice as for myself, and what might be good, because I take about 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily. I take a lot of multivitamins, like I said, stuff like this. So I'm hoping that'll be good. For the withdrawals, I expect just hell, because if anyone has been through it, opiates, terrible withdrawals. Heroin, terrible withdrawals. I've never taken Suboxone or any of that synthetic heroin, but and just to be clear, I've only smoked heroin, so I've never injected it, but the withdrawals were absolutely terrible. Being dope sick was the worst thing ever. And even with like Oxycontins, Percocets, I mean, I couldn't poop. So Kratom, I was able to do that, because that's the kind of downside to it. Couldn't poop. My manhood didn't work when I wanted it to. I had zero sex drive when I was on that. With Kratom, I don't know about everyone else, but it was very up and down with it. So that was kind of better, but I just think being sober would be the best bet. I'm personally not a drinker, but I know other people do drink, and other people, have a hard time with drinking and taking kratom at the same time, or anything. Mine was always downers, like I said, pills, heroin. So, but it's been years since I've taken heroin, pills. Anytime I was able to get my hands on them, I would take them, just because if I could get, and I'm sure most of you guys know this, if I could get 5 minutes to an hour of just relief of pain, it just was so worth it. Once that euphoric feeling hits, just because I just went kratom. I just went straight to reds. Red Bolly was my go-to for a very, very long time. But I've been all over the red spectrum, and it's like I said, it's been amazing. But it's time for me to get off, because I personally don't want to be a slave to a product. I don't want to be a slave to this, because I notice when I don't miss it at work, I'm literally just checking my watch constantly, like, all right, 2:00, waiting until the next dose, which it's nice, because it makes me feel great, sharp, level-headed. But again, I'm sure most of y'all know, nobody wants to be, we were born to be free. Okay, we're not born. So I don't want to be a slave, essentially, especially a slave to a product, slave to my own mind. So that is why I'm doing it. Like I said, today's my last day. It is April 8th, 2022 at 7:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will be documenting this and see the journey that we're going to go on. I mean, again, I'm pro Kratom. I don't think it needs to be banned. I don't think it's as terrible as heroin or oxys or anything like that. A lot of people will say that, but no. I mean, it does messes you up, certain ones and certain doses, all depends. I'm 6 foot and I'm 250 pounds, so I could take a decent amount, but I've also seen my friends 5'5", 5'6", 120 pounds get tore up on just half the dose. It's all about moderation, self-control, doing what you need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys going on this journey. I know vitamin C has been a really big factor, and I've definitely heard several people talk about these different kind of products. I'm gonna cold turkey it, see if I could do this. Like I said, I don't have any product. I mean, the worst case, I could go on down and get some from the local smoke shop, but I really don't want to do that. I just want to be done with it. But yeah, so this video is completely random out of the view, or out of nowhere. But I've just seen a lot of videos today of just people going through the same thing, and I just want to document my journey because I'm on a path to a better life. I'm eating better. I moved. I'm in an amazing place. Tennessee's gorgeous. I have my family. I will be getting married pretty soon, and I am very excited for that. You got to find yourself. Cut off all sugars. Cut off all this government food, essentially. I've just had a great awakening pretty much over the last 4 or 5 years, but quit drinking soda. It's amazing how much it'll make you feel better. Stop eating processed foods, which are damn near everything. It'll make you feel so good. And yeah, so hopefully this will inspire others. Holler at me if you need anything. Like I said, I'm going to try to post a video every single day just so I can give you accurate feedback and feelings of what I'm going through. So like I said, 5 years, about 10 to 12 doses. 10 to 12 grams a day. Yeah. Well, let's go through this. I'll check back. All right.